air balloons and inflatables, batteries of an adorable. Call in Jimmy's tech support wherever they're at. Dance on a table, making it rain. Send us a message from Harry Potter's Christmas train. Bass and cheap fans from last Halloween. Awaken the spirits with your tambourine. Or a cheap soundbox, whichever you got. Oogies and Jack Skellingtons, 14-foot Sallies. Let there be live streams from regions beyond. Animatronics and inflatables, wherever you dwell. Give us a hint by inflating like a well. And watch Rob's review. Hey everybody, Rob here from Making Spirits Bright with a brand new inflatable review for you today. So this is the Haunted Mansion Madame Leota Tombstone. So at first when I got this one, I thought just the eyes lit up, which they do, and I believe they blink as well. But it also speaks phrases in true character voice. So as you can see, you've got the tombstone. It says Haunted Mansion on the bottom. Disney's the Haunted Mansion. And then, of course, you have the face of Madame Leota. And it says, Dear sweet Leota, beloved by all, in regions beyond now, but having a ball. So again, this is from the Haunted Mansion ride. Madame Leota is the character that is in the crystal ball at Disneyland and Disney World. However, I believe just in Disney World, there is a tombstone that actually has her face on it. And I think you can see it while you're in the queue for the ride. And her eyes blink. So yeah, that's, I believe, only found in Disney World. If I'm wrong, correct me on that, but I think that is correct. So yeah, again, let's take a little quick walk around the box. Nothing different. It is a 2023 Jimmy product. This can be purchased at Lowe's for $89. If you're thrifty enough, you could probably find a 10% coupon off on this, so you can get it a little cheaper than that. Here is the item number in case you want to look it up on Lowe's website. Sometimes that's an easy way to find it. But let's take a look inside the box. So one thing you have right here on one of the arms of the box, it kind of tells you what is inside here. Obviously you have the inflatable, you've got 4 tethers, 2 base stakes, and then 4 tether stakes. And then of course you have your power supply. So I already know that, even just based on the size of the box, this is going to be a cheap fan. Which, for the price, I guess that's what I would expect anyways. All right, so all 2023s are now coming in this milky white bag. But it does not have your typical cheap fan stakes. Like, it's got the type of stakes that will come with a base fan. So that's actually quite nice. And then another milky white, it's like grocery sack down here that has the inflatable in it. And then of course you have a really thin copy of the instructions. All right, so we're gonna pull this out and get it inflated. Actually, before I inflate it, I want to give you a good look at the fan of this inflatable. So it's got kind of like a medium-sized sheet fan, which again I would expect. You've got a zipper that's pretty close to that, which mine was open, so I'm going to shut that. There are also little beanbag weights in this thing, like right here. I think there's a couple of them. And then there's a little itty bitty sound box. It's like a mini sound box. So I'm going to open that up real quick. So yeah, you got a little itty bitty sound box. Now it does have a volume button on it. So you've got a plus here and a minus here. So that's nice. It's nice that you can control the volume on it. And again, for 89 bucks, you're not gonna get as nice of a sound box as you would in like a bass fan one, but that also is gonna cost you probably $100 more. All right, now I'm gonna inflate it.
Send us a message from somewhere beyond. Goblins and ghoulies from last Halloween, awaken the spirit with your tambourine. Creepy and crawly, toads in a pond. Let there be music from regions beyond. Wizards and witches, wherever you dwell, give us a hint by ringing a bell. Serpents and spiders, tail of a rat, call in the spirit.
Okay, so here it is, all inflated. It's pretty big. It's 6 feet tall. So it's got a really nice size to it. It inflates not too bad for a cheap fan. The volume is pretty good. Like, it's pretty loud just straight out of the box. So this thing says the entire dialogue from Disney's Haunted Mansion, which I did not expect. I expected it to just kind of be like some excerpts from it or something, but it is the entire dialogue that Madame Leota says on the ride, which is phenomenal. Like, that is a home run out of the park for any Haunted Mansion fan. So as far as how many lights it has, you have the eyes. They blink red. And then you've got 1, 2 LED lights. So kind of cheap, you know, LED lights. But again, that's to be expected on this type of inflatable. So yeah, I am pleasantly surprised on this one. I didn't know what to expect. I, for some reason, didn't pay much attention to the size when I bought it. I thought it would be small. I love that it's this big, actually. It kind of looks like I mean, it's way bigger than the one at Disney World, but it's going to be very noticeable at this size. The sound box is phenomenal for an $89 inflatable. I love that the eyes blink to her voice. Yeah, this is awesome. I mean, it says Disney's the Haunted Mansion, so people are going to know exactly where it comes from. It's going to fit well, too, because you got the Haunted Mansion movie coming out this year, so this is going to be popular. Yeah, I love it. And so we're going to go straight to the Rob rating. Value, to me, this is a 10 out of 10. The fact that you are getting sound, it's got a nice size. Yes, it has a cheap fan, but you're getting the complete dialogue from the Haunted Mansion ride at $89. To me, it's 10 out of 10. And again, with Lowe's, you can usually get 10% off with various discounts. Design, it's a basic design, but it's done about as well as you could probably do this type of design. Of course, it'd be nicer if it had a base fan in it with some better lighting. We'll get some lighting at night. So I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 on design. And then wow factor, it's going to get a lot of attention. It truly is, just because the volume on this thing, the size of it, the blinking eyes. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. So this takes this to a very, very strong 27 out of 30. For my second inflatable review of 2023, a 27 out of 30 is a great start. So next thing I'm going to do is take a good look at this thing at night.
With your tambourine. Creepy and crawly. Toads in a pond. Let there be music from regions beyond.
So you can kind of see what it looks like at night. As far as what lights up, it's basically the tombstone, the head area, that gets the majority of the lighting. Those two LED lights, that's about all they're able to light up. You can't really see the Haunted Mansion part too well, but it shows up a little better in person than it does in the video. And the only other thing I will say is you'll need to stake this down really well because it does kind of tend to lean forward or backwards. But as long as you stake it pretty well, you'll be just fine. So again, I think this is a really good inflatable. The voice is perfect. It's straight from the ride. If you are a Haunted Mansion fan, this is perfect for you. So I strongly recommend picking this one up. It definitely gets a big yay from me. And I'll catch you on the next one. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and see you next time. Bye.